Hello, and welcome to Cindy's Corner. Today, boys and girls, if you've got the book, A Place for Pluto, go get it so that you can follow along. I know many of you were doing the eclipse over the weekend on Saturday that we had, and so I thought we'd just do one, A Place for Pluto. This is a level 3-1 book for my testers. It says, for the better part of forever, Pluto was a planet, one of the famous 9. He was the smallest and the farthest from the sun, but he was proud just the same. Here's Pluto, way over here. Here's the sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Then, one day, Saturn, with her rings flashing, and Jupiter, with his entourage of moons beside him, told Pluto the worst news ever. You are not a planet anymore. You're not big enough. Sorry. Oh. Even though Pluto orbited around the sun and was mostly round, and the creatures on Earth decided he was too small. But I'm in all the school books. Time to rewrite history. I don't have time for this. I've got visitors to prepare for. This is Mars. And we're going to go to Mars. Pluto was crushed. He tried to protest. Stand with Pluto. But it was no use. Feeling sad and rejected, Pluto left with Charon and his other 4 moons by his side to find his place in the galaxy. As Pluto moved along, his friend Halley's Comet streaked past. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I get that a lot. Halley was a comet and still a part of the solar system, but comets have trails and Pluto did not. Pluto wasn't a comet or a planet. He was a nobody. Feeling more blue than brown, Pluto kept moving. Got a suitcase. When Pluto saw Jim, Percy, and Ori crashing in as dusty, rocky comet trails, he wondered if he could join them. The meteoroids were always having fun and clowning around. This time, they were trying to smash into Earth. You should try this, Pluto. No, thanks. Earth is kind of like a mother to me. Then, Ida, the asteroid, orbited by. Pluto and Ida were nearly the same size. Pluto thought he had finally figured out his true identity. Hey, Ida, do you mind if I join you for a spin in the asteroid belt? Wish you could, Pluto, but the rule book says rocks only. You know, asteroids are rocks. right? Pluto wasn't a planet or a comet or an asteroid. He missed being a planet. He missed his old friends. He missed feeling like he belonged. Too small to be a planet, too big to be a rock. I used to fit in here, but now I do not. No one in the solar system was a match for Pluto. He spun around the sun like everyone else, but he wasn't a planet or a comet or an asteroid or a meteoroid. Pluto had nowhere to turn. He was about to give up when he saw someone he'd never seen before. He felt like he was looking in a mirror. Pardon me if I sound rude, but what are you? I'm a dwarf planet. My name is Eris, and these are my friends, Hermia, Make, and Ceres. Dwarf planets. Pluto stared in wonder at the 4 dwarf planets. They were too small to be planets, but too big to be rocks. They were not planets or comets or asteroids or meteoroids. They were just like me. You're just who we've been searching for. Really? Then you should join us. Pluto felt more like himself than ever before. He couldn't wait to tell his old friends about his new ones. Turns out his old friends missed him too. We're sorry, Pluto. Just because you're not a planet doesn't mean we don't love you. They still love him. Pluto was over the moon. He was a part of the solar system with friends, both old and new. He smiled an intergalactic smile that was out of this Milky Way. You all make me dizzy, said the sun. I can feel the love. These feelings warm me to the core. Let's celebrate with some chocolate. Dwarf planet has a nice ring to it. I'm so glad you're making friends, honey. Neighbors forever. Dwarf planet rocks. Glad you're not feeling blue anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because he's blue. Way to go, little man, till we meet again. So Pluto used to be part of the solar system as a planet. And then they said he's a dwarf planet. So now we have Pluto is a dwarf planet. And we have 8 planets instead of 9. If you know your planets, let me hear them. Write them down or put them in order. Put the sun and the solar system. Draw me a pretty picture. And how many of you know how to name the planets? If you start, it says, my very eager mother just my very eager mother just I have to remember that. I'm going to do a short on that because I can't remember it offhand. There's a saying I used to do with my kids in class. If you know that, tell me in the comments. I'll have to go look it up, what I used to do. But it's pizza at the end. Serve us. My very eager mother just served us no pizza, maybe. But now we don't have the pizza anymore. So just served us nuts, maybe. Tell me what your name of yours in the comments. I hope you enjoyed about Pluto being a dwarf planet and not part of a real planet or a regular planet. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. I need my friends out there. Just like Pluto needs his friends, Cindy's Corner needs her friends. Have a great day.